Bring up the next person to the podium. Let me acknowledge he's the assistant trainer for Terence but Crawford, Mr. Esau Dieguez. Good to see you. We're coming to the podium now. He is the head trainer for the WBO champion of the world, Mr. Brian Bomac McIntyre.
Hello, boxing world. How everybody doing?
Good.
Good, that's good. First of all, I want to thank everybody. Spence, Derek James, Showtime, GTV. I want to spank that side over there. Because obviously, they looking at us like we're the B side. That's all right. That's what we want. Glad they got this fight made. So glad. I'm glad both fighters stayed the course and stayed true to the game to show the world that who the best fighter is. And that just speaks true knowledge and true values about each fighter's character. But I will say this, we're gonna show who the best fighter in the world is July 29th. It will be us. Don't miss it. I promise you, don't miss it. I know Spence is coming. I know Derek is gonna train the shit out of you. I know his team gonna do a damn good job over there. I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, we're gonna walk away victoriously.
Bomac, thank you very much. Now to the man down promotion side of things. Let me acknowledge as well the father of the unified champ, Mr. Errol Spence Sr. See him in the house. Good to see you, sir. All right, coming to the podium now. What a year. He was the Boxing Writers of Association Ring Magazine Trainer of the Year, Mr. Derek James.
I'm very happy to be here. And this is something that has been coming for a long, long time. A lot of talk, a lot of, hearing a lot of speculation, people talking. So it's all about right now, about showing and proving. And something I can't wait. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of being asked questions about it. I know everybody on the stage tired of talking about it, tired of being asked questions about it. So it's time to get busy. That's all I care about, getting busy, seeing my guy go out there and doing everything he needs to do. He did what he said he was gonna do, get those 3 belts. Now it's time to go get one more. It's all about big fish right now. And I like you guys. But at the same time, and listen, we're really co-workers. Only way we can get this thing going, we gotta work together. But night of the fight, it really is showtime for real. And we're gonna make it happen. Thank you all.
Well, let's hear from the fighters. Let me bring to the podium. This man's got a 76% knockout percentage. Since he's moved up to welterweight, he has stopped every opponent he's faced. He's the former, undisputed, super lightweight champion of the world. He's the current WBO welterweight champion of the world. He is Terence Bud Crawford.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all don't look excited. I'm so excited that we're here today and that we're getting this fight done. I'm excited for you, the fans. I actually got a gift for each and every one of y'all. And why? Because I love y'all. Because without y'all, there's no us. So I'm gonna give y'all a gift with the presence of myself and Errol. July 29th, so y'all can witness greatness. There will be greatness, July 29th, that you guys will witness. And how do we measure greatness? Us, you guys, we measure greatness by errors. You had the Sugar Ray Robinson error, you had the Ali error, the Marvin Hagler, the Tommy Hearns, you even had the Floyd Mayweather, his error. But July 29th, I'm gonna show each and every one of y'all why. This error is the Terence Crawford error. On fight night, you call yourself the big fish, right? But what you do when the fish get took out the water, you suffocate. Let's go.
Coming to the podium is a man who has a 78% knockout percentage. 6 of his last 7 opponents, former world champions. 3 of them, he took away their straps. He's the unified welterweight champion of the world. He's known as the Truth. Big Fish, man down, Errol Spence Jr.
I'd like to thank everybody for being here. This is the biggest fight I feel like in boxing right now. This is a legendary fight. This is definitely an old school fight. It's the fights that my dad used to talk to me about and the older people tell me about, where you had Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns, you had Duran and all them, you had De La Hoya and Trinidad fighting. You had the best fighting the best. And finally, we got to the point where, me and Terence Crawford had to get on the phone, talk about it, and now, it's finally happening. The best fighting the best. I feel like it's an old school fight, creme de la creme, and it's gonna prove not only the best welterweight in the world, it's gonna prove who the best fighter in the world is. If you know my mentality, it's to win, it's to go all out, give it everything. His mentality is the same thing. So I want everybody to tune in July 29th, come to the fight, because we're gonna have a crawfish boil. So everybody make sure they're there, man. It's gonna be enough for everybody, I promise you that.
Guys, let's talk about the fight. You know what, let's start with the trainers first. Bomac, first question is quite simple. Can you tell the media, tell everybody who's watching, why is Terence Bud Crawford going to win this fight July 29th?
Well, I will tell you this, why Terence is going to win the fight. Because he's the best fighter. And the world knows that. If you just look how about he go about his business, there's no playing around with him. He come to get you out of there. Once he hurt you, that's a wrap. I'm sure I can get many former fighters that he even fought to come up here and back up what I'm saying. Now I will tell you this, Errol's a damn good fighter, damn good fighter. He accomplished a lot in the game, and I tip my hat to him and his trainer there. But the boxing world, the real fighters know, the real boxing fans know out there who gonna win this fight.
Derek James, same question. You enlighten us, why will Errol Spence Jr. win this fight July 29th?
Well, I believe that Errol Spence will win the fight because of the depth. I believe the technique, I believe that the skill set. Not so much about the gamesmanship or the show. He's a guy never talking. The guy goes in there, makes it happen, and gets busy. And I think that what you'll see on July 29th is Errol Spence go out and yet again prove his dominance over another fighter. It's not so much about knocking somebody out, it's always about breaking somebody's will, breaking somebody else's desire to continue to fight. That's what you'll see July 29th. Errol Spence breaking Terence Crawford's will.
But we heard why you're going to win. I think we want to hear from you. What is a victory, though, on the 29th mean to you specifically? We know it comes as being undisputed. That would also mean you be the first fighter to be undisputed in 2 different weight classes. What would a victory on the 29th mean to you?
Well, like I said, that piggybacks on what I said before. It shows that I'm the greatest fighter of this era. No man have captured undisputed in 2 different weight classes.
Teofimo did last week.
Teofimo definitely wasn't. He was lineal, correction, but he wasn't undisputed. Sorry, Derek. Sorry, sir. You tried it. But yes, once again, I will be the first male boxer to actually capture the welterweight champion in 2 divisions, and that would solidify me as the greatest fighter of this era.
Definitely not, man. I'm not gonna lie, Tyron got the best matchmakers in the business. You ain't fought nobody, man. You haven't beat anybody undisputed at 140. Who you fought at 135, and who you fought at 147. Even you fought Sean Porter. Even Sean Porter said,
"What did I do to Sean Porter that you couldn't do?"
Sean Porter said he did not train like he should. He didn't do the things that his daddy told him to do. What are you talking about? Even his daddy said it. Even his daddy said it.
You butthurt that I got the
Even his daddy said it.
You butthurt.
Even Cal Brook, he was already broken.
So was he broken when you fought?
No, he wasn't broken.
How come
I broke the other eye.
He came off.
I broke the other eye. Yeah, that's how I got broke. That's how I got broke.
He came off a stoppage.
What does it matter?
He came off a stoppage and then he fought you.
What does it matter?
Months prior.
What does it matter?
So was he broken or not?
No, he wasn't broken. No, he wasn't broken.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What are you talking about? I had the same surgery he had, and what happened? So what they say about you then? You fight me then?
I'm gonna break the other eye.
So what they say? So I'm broken then, right?
Well, you broken. You gonna be broken July 29th.
Yeah, we gonna see.
You gonna be broken.
So that begs the question, Errol. What does a win mean to you specifically on the 29th?
It just mean he's a great fighter. It just mean I broke another great fighter's will, and I broke him down mentally, physically, and I came out on top.
Never.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know, Errol, the interesting thing is you are the unified welterweight champion. You've taken away everyone's strap, it seems like, in this division, yet you're the Vegas underdog coming into this fight. Does that motivate you? Does that upset you? Your feelings on that?
Nah, I don't pay attention to it. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, everything I've been through throughout these 2-3 years, I mean, I should be the underdog. But I mean, it is what it is, man. A lot of people become underdogs and end up winning, so that's why it's a bet.
They know what's gonna happen, that's why.
But I want to ask you about that. I loved it on social media. You characterized July 29th as a fish fry. Can you enlighten the people on what you meant by that?
I'm gonna gut them. I'm gonna feed them to everybody that eat fish in here. You call yourself the big fish, we're gonna have enough food for everybody.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Put some potatoes on the side of it too.
Hey man, y'all go to ESJ.com, thetruth.com, and go buy that hot pack, man. We're gonna roll him up and smoke him in Vegas.
We'll see.
Errol?
We don't smoke over here.
It's legal in Vegas, man. We gonna roll him up and smoke him.
All we do
Hey,
is
man.
fish fillet.
We gonna roll him up and smoke him, man.
We go hunting over here, and best
Like I
believe we
said,
hunting you
we
down.
gonna roll him up and smoke this.
Errol, you described it on social media as, quote, a one-sided ass whooping, I'm going to punish Terence Crawford.
That's how it always is. It's going to be a one-sided ass whooping. I mean, he going to come in with the mentality, and, you know, it's going to probably take a few rounds, and he's a stubborn dude. So, but we're going to, like I said, man, everybody get broke. We're going to break him, man. We're going to break him like a horse.
I'm ready. What are people going to say? Because this fight has been so anticipated. Once it's over, what do you think people are going to say about the fight, and what are they going to say about Bud Crawford?
They're going to say Bud Crawford is special. And all the people that thought he was going to do what he said he was going to do, they're going to say, wow, we was wrong about that kid. He is special. He is great. That's what they're going to walk away saying. This boy is great. I can assure you that. And he'll give me my respect after the fight. Right now, he in the mode of...
I give you respect now.
No.
I give you respect now.
I'm talking about when I whip that ass, you gonna really...
I give you respect now. I give you respect now.
Damn.
You right now.
I'm gonna have to do it again. But...
Like the rest of them, Simon Hearns, all the dudes was great. Marvin Harris, Durant, all them guys are great, man. But, hey, man, sometimes dudes get broke.
And the same question to you, Errol. What are they going to be saying about this fight and about Errol Spence Jr. after July 29th?
How the hell Errol Spence keep breaking these men? These grown-ass men.
So here we go. Last question for you guys. Start with you, Big Fish. For the thousands that have packed T-Mobile Arena, for the millions that are going to buy it on Showtime pay-per-view, what can you guarantee these people they're going to get on July 29th?
I can guarantee you a great, action-packed, old-school type fight. If you've been craving one of those fights from the 70s, 80s, early 90s, you gotta tune into this fight, man. This is a legendary fight. I feel like, you know, belts aside, all that type stuff. I'm talking about, you talk about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. This is the biggest fight in boxing, period. Especially action-packed wise. If you know his mentality, you know my mentality, you already know, man, we going for the victory, for the tough victory. I know he's not gonna try to break. I'm definitely not breaking. So it's gonna be all-out war. I think it's gonna be tactical in the first couple rounds, but as the rounds go on, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to break his will. He's gonna try to break my will, and we both gonna go for the victory. Everybody tuning in July 29th is gonna be a all-out war, action-packed fight, and you're gonna want to tune in to this fight because this fight is gonna be talked about for decades.
I know I said it, but they were my words. I want your response to that. You believe the winner, pound for pound, best fighter in the world?
The winner of this fight is definitely the best fighter in the world. I mean, pound for pound, that's all, you know, I don't know how they judge that, but everybody knows this is the best fighter in the world, whoever wins this fight. This creme de la creme, this is the best fighter in the world, no questions asked, no nothing. So make sure everybody tune into this fight.
But Crawford, same question to you. For all those thousands of people who will come out to T-Mobile Arena, spend their hard-earned money, buy the pay-per-view on Showtime pay-per-view, what can you guarantee they're going to get on July 29th?
I can guarantee everybody is going to witness something special that night. Errol Spence, he don't like to back up. I'm the type of fighter where you push, I push even harder. You hit me, I want to fight even harder. He got a big heart, I got a big heart. He loved to fight, I love to fight. And it just makes for a great action-packed fight with a lot of, you know, excitement in it. So July 29th is gonna be a great night for boxing. I feel like this is definitely a legacy fight and a fight that should be talked about in the whole boxing community, if it's not all through the social medias outlets. But I do believe that this is an old school type fight where, you know, you got all the greats fighting each other. Like I said, in this era, this is the great fighting each other. So yeah, tune in July 29th, buy the fight if you can't be there.
Love it. All right, I know we got some questions from members of the